self-confidence and self-esteem. The foundations of true personal transformation. In a world filled with comparisons, social pressures, and ever-increasing demands, maintaining healthy self-esteem and cultivating self-confidence have become essential challenges for living a full and meaningful life. While often confused, self-confidence and self-esteem play distinct and profound roles in how we see ourselves, relate to others, and make decisions. This text explores how to develop these fundamental qualities, the benefits they offer, and why they are crucial in every area of life, from relationships to career, from mental health to personal fulfillment. What is self-esteem? Self-esteem is the perception we have of our own worth. It relates to how much we accept, respect, and believe we deserve good things. A person with healthy self-esteem recognizes their qualities, accepts their imperfections, and does not base their value on external factors such as appearance, social status, or material achievements. In contrast, low self-esteem can manifest as constant self-criticism, difficulty accepting compliments, fear of exposure, and feelings of inadequacy. People with low self-esteem tend to compare themselves excessively with others, which can lead to anxiety, depression, and paralysis in the face of opportunities. What is self-confidence? Self-confidence is the belief in our ability to act, make decisions, and face challenges. It is tied to the inner security to move forward, even in the face of uncertainty or failure. A confident person doesn't believe they will always succeed, but they know they can handle the outcomes, positive or negative. While self-esteem is about being who I am, self-confidence is about doing what I'm capable of achieving. They complement each other. The more a person believes in their worth, the more confident they tend to feel in life. Why are they essential in personal and professional life? Without self-esteem, we fall into the trap of self-sabotage. Without self-confidence, we become prisoners of fear and hesitation. In personal relationships, self-esteem allows us to set healthy boundaries, avoid toxic dynamics, and accept the love we believe we deserve. In our careers, self-confidence is essential to take initiative, accept constructive criticism, and pursue continuous growth. These qualities also directly influence decision-making. People who feel secure within themselves have greater clarity to choose paths aligned with their values, even when those paths are not the most popular or conventional. Signs of low self-esteem and lack of self-confidence. Before exploring solutions, it's important to recognize signs that these areas need attention. Difficulty saying no, excessive fear of failure or criticism, negative and distorted self-image, feeling undeserving, dependence on external validation, fear of exposure or trying something new, constant procrastination, destructive comparisons with others. How to develop self-esteem and self-confidence. 1. Practice self-knowledge. The foundation of self-esteem is self-awareness. When we understand our strengths, weaknesses, values, and desires, we become more tolerant of ourselves and more prepared to face challenges. Ask yourself, what are my natural talents? What makes me feel alive? What values are non-negotiable for me? Write about it. Reflect. Knowing yourself is the first step toward trusting who you are. 2. Challenge negative self-talk. The mind is a battlefield. Often, the loudest inner voice is the most self-sabotaging. Identify self-deprecating thoughts and challenge them with facts. Instead of saying, "I'm a failure," say, "This didn't go as planned, but I learned from the experience." 3. Celebrate small wins. Waiting for major achievements to feel capable is a trap. Celebrate each small step, a new habit, a finished project, a difficult conversation faced. Accumulated small wins build lasting confidence. 4. Set realistic goals, aligned with your purpose. Confidence flourishes when we pursue meaningful goals. Set goals that respect your time, energy, and context. Don't aim for perfection, aim for progress. 5. Surround yourself with people who believe in you. Relationships have a huge impact on self-esteem. Stay close to those who see your value, support your dreams, and remind you who you are when you forget. Distance yourself from environments that belittle or constantly criticize you. 6. Take care of your body and mind. Practices like physical activity, meditation, healthy eating, and rest directly influence how you perceive yourself. When we take care of ourselves, we send a clear message to our brain. I am worthy of care. 7. Embrace mistakes as part of the journey. Mistakes don't reduce your worth. Failure is just feedback, not a sentence. Great leaders, inventors, and artists failed countless times before succeeding. What set them apart? The courage to continue. 8. Learn to say no. Saying no is an act of self-esteem. It means you know your limits and respect your time. People who constantly try to please others often forget themselves. Saying no to others is often saying yes to yourself. 9. Avoid unfair comparisons. Everyone is at a different stage in life. Comparing your chapter 2 to someone else's chapter 20 is unfair. Instead, compare yourself to who you were yesterday. That's the only comparison that matters. 10. Practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself during hard times. Self-compassion strengthens self-esteem by helping us realize that everyone makes mistakes. Pain is part of the human experience, and we deserve love, especially on bad days. Self-esteem and confidence in everyday life. Imagine going into a job interview feeling secure in your qualities, or starting a relationship without fearing you're not good enough, or making important decisions without needing others' approval. All of this becomes possible when we develop self-confidence and self-esteem. These qualities also help us handle constructive criticism without emotional collapse, take risks more courageously, and live more authentically. Being confident is not about arrogance. It's about knowing who you are and not being afraid to show it to the world. The impact on relationships. In romantic, family, or professional relationships, people with healthy self-esteem don't try to fit molds or live for others' approval. They stand firm, but without aggression. They know how to listen and also how to express themselves. This creates healthier relationships with clear boundaries and less emotional dependence. When to seek professional help. If you feel your self-esteem or self-confidence are extremely low to the point of affecting your mental health, productivity, or relationships, seeking psychological support is an important step. Psychotherapy, coaching, and support groups are valuable resources that can accelerate this process of inner rebuilding. Conclusion: trust yourself. You are your foundation. The journey towards self-confidence and self-esteem is not linear. There will be days of doubt, setbacks, and insecurity. But every step in this direction transforms not only how you live, but how the world responds to you. When you value yourself, the world learns to value you too. True security doesn't come from external achievements, but from the peace of knowing who you are, with all your strengths and imperfections. And that's what makes you unique. Believe in yourself, respect yourself, take care of yourself. You are the only person you will live with forever. Make that relationship the most solid, loving, and true one of your life. Confidence and self-esteem are not gifts, they are built. And you can start building them now.